Another update. Update number 2. Just got the tower assembled. It went together fairly easily. Seems pretty solid. Has some adjustability on the top as far as angling back and forth. You can actually angle this one as well. It's got another ram ball mount where you could actually put another starting to turn into a spaceship at that point, but you know, you could actually, I don't know, maybe even like, I don't know if they sell roll chart books that could like fit right in that area. You know, if I ever got adventurous and wanted to do some road book training. So you are able to utilize the stock USB. It has a cutout for it, fits perfectly. Plenty of room back in here to hide wires and stuff. So this is just an initial mock-up. Didn't have the right hardware to make it all work. This had to be pushed out so that you can use the knob so that the wires have room in the back. And so, yeah, essentially what we got going on here. Got the Trail Tech Voyager Pro up top. And some tire pressure monitor system here. See what my tires are at. This is the stock dash. And then I got this little guy, which is going to be another secondary USB, USB-C and voltmeter. And it's going to mount right down below the stock one. There's, again, plenty of room back there. Spec'd it out behind it, plenty of room. That'll give me a secondary charging port that will be on this system so that I can turn it on when the bike is turned off. That way when you get to the campsite or the end of the day riding and you're out on wherever, because I'm doing a lot of moto camping, and you want to try to charge your stuff at night, if the bike's not turned on, this one's not going to work. So it's nice to have a secondary one that's on hooked up to the battery. And something like this, charging like your phone overnight, is not going to kill your battery. And if you have something like the anti-gravity battery, you can actually, it's not going to kill the battery because it keeps a little bit of charge in there. So yeah. I don't know if you guys have any other questions. Feel free to drop them down below. Uncle Wing's shop, when I ordered this, I ordered it with the brackets for these bad boys. So these are gonna mount in here. But after it shipped, they sent me an email and said that those are still being manufactured and that they won't be shipped until the end of the month. So one is gonna mount right down in this region. Another one's gonna mount right up here. And they're gonna shine through the glass. And even on my KTM 500, shining through the glass doesn't affect it too much unless the glass is distorted with dirt and mud and that sort of thing. But yeah, I think that's all that I wanted to point out to you guys. Again, this may not be a permanent location. I may drop this down a little bit, and yeah, then it's just a matter of cleaning up the wires, getting these all run so that everything can, this is the main power, and that will power up this bad guy and the lights individually. So one of these will be probably for this one is going to be for the lights I just showed you, and then there's going to be one that is going to run these guys. And I know you're like, what the heck, this is getting ridiculous now. How many lights does he need? I get it. It's a little obsessive, a little excessive, maybe a lot excessive, but anybody who I've ridden with kind of knows this, how my bikes are. But at the end of the day, they're dialed, and it may be more than most people are willing to put time-wise and energy-wise into setting them up. But I'm not going to put this on here half-assed so that it's, you know, jiggling around or going to affect the balance of the bike or anything like that. In contrast, this is actually improving the bike in my eyes because it's giving a lot of rigidity to what I saw as a flaw. Yeah, this one can bend when you fall. I'll tell you from secondhand account that falls break the polymer. So this one might bend, you can bend it back, but the polymers break when you crash. So yeah, let me know what you think. Oh, I guess the one other thing, it's got a nice cutout, but this fits really clean. So this was thought out, nice cutout for the wires, nice cutout for the CDI box or the recidifier. So anyways, guys, have a good night.